In this video, we will discuss about why coding is important in your placement preparation and how you can begin with it. After that, we will also see one practice example which was previously asked. So let us begin. Firstly, we will understand importance of coding rounds. Coding is now part of almost every company's hiring process. Generally, coding rounds are included in the aptitude test itself, or they can be conducted separately after aptitude test only for shortlisted candidates. Even mass recruiters like TCS, Wipro now expect every candidate to have at least basic coding knowledge. Note that it is added advantage for non-CSE IT students if they know these basics. Next point is weightage of coding round. Now whenever you appear for any company's placement drive, it is essential to know pattern of their test. If the test consists of coding questions, it will always have higher weightage. Take an example of TCS National Qualifier test. In this test, one aptitude question carries small weightage with risk of negative marking also. But a coding question in the same test is for around 15 to 30 marks. So you can imagine the advantage you have over rest of the candidates if you can solve that coding question. Next point to look at is direct job opportunities through coding competitions. Now this is very important. One prime example of this is TCS CodeVita competition. Last year, students who solved even one coding problem in CodeVita were directly called for interview. Not just that, students who solved more than 2 problems were directly called for interview with salary package of 8 lakhs. Like TCS, many other companies conduct such competitions. It is important to be aware of such opportunities, and you can subscribe Talent Battle for such updates. Next point is higher package. Product-based companies which offer high salaries to candidates has coding as the integral part. Think of it in this way. One coding round is the difference between your interview for 3 lakh package and interview for 8 to 10 lakh package. Sometimes this salary bracket even goes higher. Service-based companies also prefer candidates with better coding ability. I think now there is enough motivation for you to kickstart your coding preparation. So the only question remains is how you can start your coding preparation. Answer to this question depends on how much time you have in your hand before appearing for placement drive. If you have more than 3 months, then it is sizable time. I would recommend you to start with competitive programming. Participate in coding competitions in college fest or online contests. Many online platforms provide vast range of coding questions for practice, which will definitely improve your problem solving skills. But competitive programming takes patience and consistency. It is not a one-day wonder. We will discuss do's and don'ts of competitive programming in more detail in some other video. But what if you don't have much time or don't want to indulge yourself in competitive programming? Well, there is no need to panic. Such students can approach coding preparation for placement in planned and systematic way. First of all, decide your preferred coding language and stick with it. Generally, coding rounds allow students to choose language of their choice. C, C++ and Java will be available in most companies' coding environment. The advantage of choosing C, C++ and Java over scripting languages is that the compiler is very strict. The probability of any mistakes being found by the compiler is very high. Once you decide your strongest coding language, don't change it. Practice all coding questions in that language only. For example, if your strongest language is Java, then whenever you code in Java only. Learn tricks and techniques in Java that helps us to code faster. For example, in Java, you can use collections framework to work with different data structures rather than writing your own code for such data structures. In the same way, you should learn about such useful libraries in whatever language you choose. After deciding language, one task you can do is check out previously asked coding questions by the company. The pattern and the difficulty level of coding questions by particular company remains more or less same. Sometimes they can repeat exact same questions too. So do check previous year's questions. You can find them on Talent Battle website as well. Link will be given in the description of this video. Try to solve these questions by yourself without directly looking for solutions. But it may happen in some case you are not able to solve a problem even after trying very hard. In such case, feel free to check solution of that particular problem. Always keep bigger picture in mind, that is your placement, and you already have less time in your hand. So there is no point in spending 1 day or 2 days solving only one coding problem. You will end up wasting your time. So candidates need to find right balance. A better way to begin and find a right balance is to decide a time limit for the particular coding problem. You must solve that coding problem within that time limit only. Otherwise, just check solution. In my opinion, 3 hours is enough time limit for any problem. If you are facing difficulties in one specific topic, then you can solve easier problems to clear basics. Next important point to remember is don't recite any program. Try to understand and crack the logic of program. Only then you will develop problem solving skills. Many of the students face problem that they understand the program when explained to them, but they never come up with the solution on their own. This is the result of lack of problem solving skills. Take efforts consistently and eventually you will be successful. You should also prepare for few important data structures and algorithms. Searching, sorting, array manipulations and string manipulation are also very frequently asked topics. In searching, linear search and binary search, whereas in sorting, all sorting techniques are important. Language specific sorting function calls are also helpful. After that, remember that this list is not exhaustive and we will cover some of these frequently asked questions in later videos. One thing for sure, there is no alternative to practice if you want to be better at coding and thereby increase your chances of getting placed. So keep practicing and start today itself. As promised earlier in the video, now we will look at a problem statement which was previously asked. This problem was asked in TCS Ninja competition. Problem statement is given two strings, determine whether one is permutation of the other. Condition given is strings consists of all small letters with no spaces. Now this is very easy problem. All we have to determine whether two strings are permutations of each other or not. The meaning of the term permutation is that two strings consists of same exact characters, but they can be in different positions. For example, if we have string bat, then permutations of these strings can be BTA, ATB, ABT and so on and so forth. As you can see, these strings consists of same letters and they are rearranged. But strings such as BIT, cat, at, batman are not permutations of bat. Why these are not permutations of bat? Because either they contain some additional letter or they are not consisting of all the letters which were originally present in bat. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is the meaning of the term permutation strings and what exactly we have to determine. Alright, so now we are going to discuss solution of this problem. If you don't want to know solution straight away, if you want time to think on your own, then I would recommend you to pause this video here and come back later. Okay, so now we are discussing solution. The very simple approach to solve this problem is sort and compare. So look, if we have strings such as bat and ABT, rather ATB, so what we see here, that strings consists of same letters but they are rearranged. So if we sort both these strings in either alphabetical or anti-alphabetical order, so what will strings bat will become? I will just sort here and bat will become as ABT. In the similar way, ATB string will also become ABT after sorting, right? And after sorting, both the strings are obviously equal. So the condition that letters can be present in different positions is gone after sorting the strings. So if sorted strings are equal, original strings are permutations of each other, and if these are not equal, for example, if we have suppose strings like bat and tat, so after sorting these strings, obviously bat will become ABT and tat will become something like ATT. So these are not equal, so these are not permutations of each other. Okay, so this was pretty easy approach to understand. To summarize this, I can say sort both strings. After sorting, if they are equal, then permutation is yes, otherwise they are not permutations of each other. Now let us look at code for this problem. I have written this code in Java language. First of all, I am taking input for both strings, that is string S and string T. After that, first I am checking if lengths of both the strings are same. If lengths are not same, I am printing no, that is strings are not permutation, and I am just ending the program right there. But if the lengths are same, then what I am doing is that I am first converting string to character array. After that I am sorting that character array, and again I am converting it back to string from the character array. Okay, so if you don't know this Java specific syntax, just understand that in these 3 lines of code I am sorting first string, and similarly below that I am sorting the second string. Alright, so after sorting both strings, now S contains sorted string, also T contains sorted string. We are just comparing them here, and if both of these are equal, then I am printing yes, that is strings are permutations of each other. Otherwise no, strings are not permutations of each other. So this was a very simple and small Java program. If you want program to be in other language such as C, C++, I will upload it on Talent Battle website, so make sure that you are checking there. Alright, before concluding, let's have word about complexity of this program. Complexity in this case will be n log n. Why it is n log n? Because we are sorting both the strings, and most sophisticated sorting algorithm have time complexity n log n. Alright, but there exists another efficient solution which has time complexity big of n only. So we can solve this problem in linear time complexity also. I am not giving that solution here. If any one of you can write the idea for that solution in comment section, we will really appreciate that. Alright, apart from that, if any one of you has any query about this program or any other programming query, you can ask that query in comment section. We will respond to each and every query. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys. I hope you have got to learn something from this video. For more such placement related videos, please follow our YouTube channel, as we will be posting regular updates here.